So everybody let's have us on our seat. I'm organizing my chair slightly in a diagonal because I have heard feedback that this is more clear for you to see the other parts of the body. So have check your feet. Hello to your toesies. Wiggle your feet. Let them be parallel. Both arms, elongation out to the side, horizontal extension. Long fingers, please. This is your inhale. Palms will be parallel. Exhalation, coming into the space before you, just going to your first extension down there. Okay, a couple more. Beginning of your breath, middle of the breath. Look between your hands. Keep looking between your hands on your way into now. Forward folding, down, 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 down. Here now. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Last one more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Reaching up now, this time elbows. Extension, elbows out to the side, pointy elbows. See if you can feel the horizontal opening of your upper torso there. Elbows now go forward circle, forward circle, forward circle, forward circle, forward circle, forward circle. Both elbows together, forward circle, forward circle, forward circle. When you need to navigate this, the back side of your spine gets well stretched. Coming, especially when you start to lean forward a little bit. All right, couple more. This is your inhale, first half, exhale, going down. Inhale, exhalation. Pointy elbows again, one at a time. This time we go, spin that elbow behind you, backward circle. Reverse circle, reverse circle, reverse circle, one at a time. Just get your both shoulder joints getting a little more acquainted to the reverse circle articulation. Both elbows, pointy elbows, lifting behind you, away from the midline. Away from the midline, that's your reverse circle. When you do your forward circle, you're opening the back of your spine. When you do the reverse circle, you're opening the front side of your spine. All right. So three more, backward circle. Backward circle. This is your inhale, lifting. This is your exhalation. This is your inhale. This is your exhalation. Let's release your fingers. Shake, 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 shake. Neutralize. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Lifting of the shoulder and drop the shoulder. Lifting, dropping, lifting, dropping. And how about shake, 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 shake. Shoulder, relax the arms. Forward circle. Forward circle. Going towards the midline, that is your forward circle. Away from the midline, backward rotation. Bend the elbows slightly. Maybe your elbows wants to help you. If the elbows are with you, you get a little extra opening in the front corner of your rib cage, and that's a good thing. Backward circle precisely is very important for the health of your heart because you have spaciousness and you're using the movement to massage all these tissues, right? Otherwise, we start to go into gravity. We have start to have this posture. So reverse circle is more effective than the forward circle. Let's go shoulder rotation, but we add the arms. Ready? Long arms. You have that forward circle. Inhale. Forward circle down. Exhale. This is your inhale coming up. This is your exhalation down. Turn the palms away from the midline. We go backward circle. Backward circle takes a little bit extra effort because we're not used to reaching into the space that we do not see. Precisely, this gives you A little more extra energy. The unfamiliarity of the movement gives your brain a little extra homework to navigate backward circle. Can we do now? Right arm. Now we step into your brain gym. Right arm coming forward. Left hand. Remember, recognize. Left arm going backward. And let's see if we can coordinate. One coming forward, one coming backward. One is right arm is forward, left arm is backward. This is your exhale. This is your inhale. This is your exhale. Inhalation, inhalation, we go up. Exhalation, one goes in the front, one goes in the back. One more. Lengthen, lengthen into the fingertips. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Shake it so that you can neutralize everything. Either up and down shaking or side to side wiggle, wiggle. Left hand, arms, forward motion. Use the extension of the fingers to wake up all these tiny little tissues and cells in the arm, from the shoulder downward. Left hand coming forward motion, forward motion, forward motion. Remember, recognize. Right arm, try now, backward motion. Right arm going backward, left arm coming forward. Ready? Now we go, one arm coming forward, one arm coming backward. This is your forward and this is your backward. Here we have inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Try it anyway, even though it can seem quite discombobulated, quite confusing. Deep breath, exhale. This is your inhale. This is your exhalation. Coordination of the right and the left side of your arm. Coordination of the right and the left side of your brain. This is your exhalation. Go one more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Thank you for trying that. Shake, 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 shake. Fingers will take hold. Right knee, interlacing of the fingers, lifting of that knee, returning of the foot down. Elbows out to the side. That way we don't do this. When your elbows out to the side, your spine is really upright. Lifting, returning, lifting, returning. One more, lifting. Stay here for a moment. Can we go for a little gentle pulsation? We do want to stretch the back of this goes to the back of your lower back and the back of your hip, this whole area. Pulsation, 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 pulsation. Gently now we release this foot, fingertips, interlacing the fingers, left foot, left knee. Lifting of the foot, returning of the foot. Elbows out to the side so the chest cavity is open. When the chest cavity is open, there's a lot of buoyancy in your spine, and that's what we want. Returning. Lifting, stay here for a moment. Can I ask you to feel like you're pulling your core muscle in when you do this? Returning. Pulling the core muscle in, returning, release. Pulling the core muscle in, returning. Take one more, okay? Gently, gently, can we do a little gentle pulsation? So all the related parts, the back of your legs, the back of your hip, the back of your lumbar region is getting this nice opening here. Pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Gently, we release now. Fingers interlace. Take now, right knee up again. Deep breath. Exhale, pull the belly in as you lift that knee up a little higher. Take one more deep breath. Can we deliver the forehead down towards the knee? That's your forward bend. We're stretching the back of the spine. Neutralize. Lean back a little bit so that you're going for a reverse motion in the spine. Elbows out to the side. Come forward folding. Forehead towards the knee. Ding, 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 ding. Neutralize. Take a deep breath. Hold breath. Hold the knee up. Exhalation. Elbows stays out. Forehead towards the knee. Stay here for a moment. See if we can breathe into the back of your spine, into the lower back, into the back of your hip. And gently we release. You just did this right foot, right knee, lifting of the foot. Can we do that without the help of our hand? Use the circle motion of the arms will help you to lift that foot or knee away from the ground. Exhalation. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. If you start to develop a habitual way to lifting one foot off the floor, let us add one more component, engagement of the core muscle. Initially, it's feeling like I'm asking you to tighten your core, your abdominal muscle. Then that is going to be so for quite a while. Okay, so see if you can pull your core in. Exhale. Feel a little warmer. Every time when you need to take the foot off the floor, plus this, you get a little warmer. Fingers together, we take now left knee. Elbows out to the side so the chest cavity is nice and bright. Deep breath, lifting like you're pointing your crown upward. Exhalation, can we gently round like you're lowering your forehead to meet the knee. Neutralize. Exhalation. When I turn myself on the side, can you see? I'm literally asking you to stretch the whole spine, the upper back, the mid back, and your lower back, and the back of your hip, sacrum region as well. Okay? Release, neutralize, exhalation, forehead towards the knee. Stay, pull belly in before you now release. Give it that foot a little gentle tap, 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 tap. Without the arm, picking up of the foot. Now we work with the arm motion, which is going to add a little easier way to pick up that knee. Okay. So how about adding that one more, pulling, firming the core in. Exhale. You can't slouch your spine. You can't have this posture when you're trying to lift your core. So lifting of the core, hugging the body into the space behind you is going to reassure the uprightness of your posture and your awayfulness in the muscular engagement. Lifting, now returning. Well done. Very nice. Right arm. Let's go both arms out to the side, horizontal. Lengthen, lengthen. Right hand comes to the left. Let us go for your internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation. Stay here for a moment. Use your left hand to acknowledge. Where do I feel mostly stretched? Is it the back of my shoulder? Is it higher here? Or is it the middle part of my spine, the rib cage? Or is it the lower part? Wherever you feel mostly stretched, deliver your breath where your hand is. Use your hand to show you, to teach you, and to feel. How does it feel when you deliver your breath awareness? Like you're using the breath to massage and open and energize this whole area. That might sometimes feel a little tight, right? Next inhalation, we take that palm upstairs. Can you use your wiggle wiggle thing to gain a little extra height there? Turn the palm away from the midline. I'll turn to the side so you can see me. Reverse circle into the space behind you. This motion is the same as you had it in the very beginning of the class. Backward circle rotation. You did it with the elbow, you did it with the arm. Now, now that you're more familiar now, if you look at your hand behind you, it's going to ask you to elongate your spine even a little more. And that is going to invigorate all the organs here, getting the massage, plus the back of your spine, right? Reverse circle. Come one more. Same hand, right hand turning out. Exhalation, looking back. So your neck and the muscles around your eyes are also getting the stretch. Release down. Let us go. Left hand. Start from the upright. Internal circle. From the fingers, wrist, elbow, and your shoulder. Use the internal rotation to elongate step 1 before we go to step 2, side extension. So internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation. Go one more here. Feel like you can stay at a place where you can feel your breath. Where do I feel mostly stretched? Use your right hand to feel. Is it up here? Is it the rib cage? Is it the lower part of your spine that feels mostly stretched? Some of you might feel it in your abdominal and your organs. If that is so, you put your hand there and you breathe there. You use your breath. When you breathe, you're adding spaciousness. You're adding that very mindful care into the body. So like you're breathing in all the thing that you need to be really bright, to be really open. Next inhalation, we elongate those fingers out to the side. One more time. Inhale, we come into the upright. Exhalation, turn the palm away from the midline. That's your external rotation. Try it. Reach the hands, reverse circle behind you. If this is too much, you work with elbow instead of the whole arm. Ready? Few more together. Inhale, we come half circle. Look at your hands so your neck and muscle around your eyes gets that massage as well. Inhalation, inhalation. This is still your inhale. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Two more. Beginning of the breath, middle of the breath, ending of your inhale. Exhale, looking back. Beginning, middle. This is the ending of the breath. Try one more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Bring both, relax both hands and just give your shoulder a little shake, 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 shake. A little, how about a little wiggle, wiggle? Use the wiggle, wiggle thing. These are the best way to give your organs a little massage here. Use your wiggle, wiggle thing. Okay. Right heel. Tap, tap, tap the right heel. Right heel will go out to the side. So if I turn myself forward, you can see what it looks like when I ask you to go that side way. Right foot, left hand. Left hand is going to turn. We're going to ask the left hand to reach towards the right foot. This is your internal rotation. We're asking the back of the leg to feel a little bit of a stretch here. External rotation, external rotation. This is very important so you don't get stiffness in your leg muscles. Out to the side, out to the side. Go one more. Before we return to the upright, let's add this one that you know, turning the palm away from the midline, reaching elbow or your palm behind you. When you do forward bend, it makes the spine sort of sink. But when you do the reverse circle, it makes the spine really bright. Have a look at that right foot there. Flexion of the toes, extension of the toes. We gotta stretch out and lubricate your ankle joint. Flexion, extension, flexion, extension, flexion. Let us coordinate the wrist and your ankles together because these two are close cousins. They're the same joint actually. Flexion, extension, flexion, extension, flexion. Can we go circular mobility, circular rotation for the wrist as well as for that right ankle? Internal circle, internal circle, internal circle, internal circle. External circle, external circle, external circle, external circle. Very nice. Before we return this foot, let's return to this awareness again. Ding, 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 ding. As we return, coming back. Okay. Perhaps working with me will make you inclined to have this as a healthy habit. Because every time when you lift your knee off the floor after sitting for numerous hours, you're stretching here, you're stretching the back of your spine. Otherwise, the postures start to look like this. If you don't stretch this part gets really tight. This part gets really habitually short. And we find ourselves start to walk a little bit like this. Okay, let's go left foot. Flexion of the foot. Tap, 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 tap. Toes towards you first. Now we go left leg, right arm. Internal rotation first. Use the internal rotation to elongate all the little joints in your fingers, in your elbows, shoulder, and your shoulders. Shoulder joint is intricately related to your spine. Every time when I ask you to stretch your shoulder, do rotation for your shoulder, you are indirectly asking your spine to be moving just as well. So internal rotation, go one more here. Again, feel, where do you feel mostly stretched? Can you deliver your breath awareness there? Okay. If you need the hand, you can use your left hand to show you where. Before too long, once you develop this habit of knowing where and how to breathe, then you don't need the helper. Take one more deep breath. Use your inhalation to return the body into the upright. Turn the top hand away from the midline. Elbow or the whole arm, go reverse circle. Behind you, behind you, behind you. That is going to brighten up and massage all the organs here. Let's take now, tap, tap, tap of the ankle. wrist and your ankle joint are a pair. So flexion, extension, flexion, extension, flexion, extension, flexion again, extension. Flexion of the wrist and your ankle. Let us go forward circle. Forward circle, forward circle, turning the toes or your fingers towards the midline. Internal rotation, that is called internal rotation. You turn it in towards the midline. External rotation means you turn the wrist or your ankle away from the midline. External rotation, external rotation, external rotation, external rotation. Very important to stretch our ankles, especially we're such shoe culture, right? Our feet, our ankle doesn't get a lot of movement and attention. So from here, before we return, you know this one already. Ding, 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 ding. Nice awareness every time when you lift your foot, lifting of the knee, this part gets stretched out. We want this part to be nice and bright. So we have a nice healthy posture. Otherwise we become a bit like this. Okay. So next one, let us go, come to your standing. Have a little something that you can feel comfortable to the top of the chair or some kind of shelving where you feel like you have it's a comfortable height for you. All right, let us try first just the toes. Right toes sliding forward, return. Left toe sliding forward, return. Glide out right toes forward, return. Left toes forward, now return. Keep the support. If you don't need it, hands here. Right? Let us take, instead of the toes, right knee off the floor. Right knee lifting, right foot off the floor, returning. Left foot off the floor, returning. Add one more component. When you take up the foot, pull your belly in, return. Pull the belly in, left foot off the floor, return. Okay. One more on each side, but try, see if you can pick up that knee up just a little bit higher. When you were sitting down earlier, I did have you practice this. Right? So if you find lifting of the knee height is an issue, then I would recommend do a little extra homework on this part, right? So the sequence of your practice typically links to one another. If something is a little too strenuous, you go back to the previous sequence. Okay. So let's try. You did just this one right now. Okay. Let's have your support by your right side. Because now I'm going to add the balance plus a little brain support. Right foot, left, opposite limb. The right and the left side of your brain needs to talk to each other. Ready? Here we have right foot, left arm. Nice. Return. Couple more. This is your inhale. This is your exhale. Last one. Okay. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Pull your belly in. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Well done. Thank you. Now I'm going to ask you to position your body so you can take your hands on this part, the higher part of the chair. Walking your feet back. Have your feet be parallel to one another. Okay? Have the length of your spine be long enough that you can, in a very relaxed way, do a little gentle pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Looking down towards your feet. Okay? Now stay here for a moment. Do you have awareness? Where is your tailbone? Can you aim your tailbone behind you even a little more? Can you pull your belly in? Let the belly go. Pull the belly in. Let the belly go. Pull the belly in. Let the belly go. One more. Pull the belly in. Let the belly go. Then one more. Pulsation, 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 pulsation. Walking of your feet to come forward again. Okay. Just getting used to re-articulating your muscular engagement in your core. When I ask you to pull belly in, let go, pull in, let go. Later on, you'll learn how to coordinate that practice with breath. Right now, just feel for what it's like to do that. Now the chair is on your left side. Your support is on your left side. Okay. Right arm, left foot. They need to cross the midline and coordinate with each other. Ready? Weight on the right leg. This is your inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Again, beginning of the breath, middle of the breath, ending of your breath. Beginning of the exhale, middle of the exhalation, ending of the exhalation. Take one more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Can you walk your feet parallel to one another, shoulder width apart? Have a look at your feet. Same side, right arm and your left foot, exactly how you just did it. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Palm and your foot coming forward. Step it forward. Okay, now bring it back. Try again. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Palm, foot, land forward. One more. Pull your belly in, pull your belly in, pull your belly in. Knee up a little higher. Heel down. Heel, arch, toe, finger, awareness down. Okay, very good. Try now, we shift our balance support onto the other side. So now you have right leg and left arm. Walk your feet hip distance apart. Okay, ready? Inhale, opposite limb, left arm, right foot. Palm, heel, down, forward step. Inhale, belly in as upright as you can imagine. Heel, palm will land. Take one more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhalation, exhalation, exhalation. Very good. Now we return. Hello to your toesies. Perhaps you don't need your chair for next one. We'll do a little bit of a walking meditation. Okay. You did what you did just now was stepping forward. So can you see this is heel, arch awareness, toe awareness. Just in that triangular kind of a motion, we step forward. Okay, so let's try. Wiggle, wiggle your toes. Okay, if you still need the support, absolutely, please have your support handy. Ready? Beginning of the breath, middle of the breath, ending of the breath. Coming forward. Exhale, exhale, stepping forward as you bring your palms down. Extension of the arms, ground into the right foot. Beginning, middle, ending of the breath. Palm coming forward, down, 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 down. Landing of the foot. Right foot again. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhalation, this time I'm going to ask you to go backward. That means toe, arch, heel awareness. Let your torso, invite your torso to go back before you take the left foot off the floor. Okay, so here we have inhale, inhale, inhale. Backward step behind you, behind you, behind you. Heel will land last. Okay, let's take our feet together. Wiggle, wiggle your toes here, hands to the waistline. Just slight bend of the knee, right? Not so much, just slight bending. Right toes marking circular rotation, circular rotation, circular rotation, circular rotation. Left toes, circular rotation, circular rotation, circular rotation, circular rotation. Back to the right. Now you have, before you do the external circle, now we go from the back behind you. Internal rotation. Hang on your way forward, on your way to returning the returning circle. This is a good time to activate your core engagement. Try that again. From behind, pull the core in as you round that circle back. Left toes behind. Tap, 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 tap of the toes. Internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation. Go one more internal rotation. Separation of the feet, hip distance apart. Right foot steps back. Return, hip distance apart. Left foot steps back, hip distance apart. Let's do this in a slight casual way. But on your way back, click your attention into the core engagement. Stepping back. When you come back, core engagement. Right? So this, from the side, it looks like I'm asking you to do this. A little triangle formation in your legs. Okay? So right foot behind you. So your tailbone goes vertically down, right? Let us trace. Imagine you have a pinpoint based on the bottom of your tailbone, and you're drawing a figure 8 with your hip. Here, I'm showing my hands on the right and the left side of my hip so that you understand I am not asking you to sway around. I'm asking you to keep the right and the left side even so that your spine is perfectly straight. when you kind of lose your hip alignment, your spine starts to be a little lopsided. So once you feel like your spine can be straight when you're marking figure 8 in space, let's let the pointy elbow be part of this figure 8. This is your inhale. This is your exhale. Weight on the back foot. Weight on the front foot. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If it's possible, look between your hands. Every time when I ask you to look into different spatial orientation, you are stretching and massaging all the muscles around your eyes. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Now you know this one, way on the front foot. You pick this right foot and you step it forward. Remember the sequence of your last unit. Okay? Starting with right left awareness. Right and the left side of your hips are completely horizontal. You are moving in space. Can you see my relationship? Here, I'm more closer to this mirror. Here, I'm closer to this fox, right? So you are moving in space. Let us add the arm work. Use your arm. Now that you've stretched out, you have all the internal rotation, external rotation for your shoulder joints. And if you look between your hands, all the joints in your neck gets the stretch. And the muscles around your eyes gets the exercise. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So, sometimes I ask you to draw the circle as if you're trying to perfect that handwriting, right? When you do your figure 8, it's kind of like you're trying to move in a way like you're trying to perfect your handwriting. A little fluid motion, calligraphy with your body, with your mind. Okay. Anything that speaks to you, anything that makes your body feel, oh, I really like this is very helpful, this is just what I need, and sometimes it could be something that is not so natural, not so habitual, could even be a little challenge. That will be a good arrangement for your homework or arrangement to keep up with a healthy habit, a bit like brushing your teeth every day. It's always wonderful and delightful to be with you every time. I look forward to seeing you next Thursday. So I will stay on if you have any questions or special requests for our next session. Please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you very soon.